long time since I released anything. It's because I've had a few problems with my recording, so hopefully this one will turn out okay. I'm currently on a Voltz single player world, and I just thought one of the things since I started Voltz I was having trouble with was finding any tutorials that just showed you really basic stuff to get yourself started, so that's what I'm going to do. This first episode is very simply going to be the Paxil, which is a tool, and as with any tools you need to have collected yourself some wood, which I've already done, and it is a 3-in-1 tool. So the first thing we need is a pick. The second thing is an axe. The third thing is a shovel. And this particular tool is all three of these tools in one. So if you pop your picks, your axe and your shovel on the top, and then you'd create a tool out of it. I've got these two around the wrong way, I think. You get this thing which is called a paxel. Now a paxel, as I say, does all of the jobs of the pick, the shovel and the axe in one. And of course, like any tool, there are several different versions of it you can have. So we've got a wooden one there. Let's go ahead and make the same thing now, but the next one up. So this is probably where I'd start. I probably would only make myself a wooden pick to get myself some stone in the first place before going straight onto this one. But now, do we remember which way around? I think it was the pickaxe in the middle. There we go. Stone paxel. And I'll just demonstrate this for you. The idea behind the paxel is that it is all of your tools in one inventory slot. So it's saving you the space of the inventory slot. This was a bad tree for me to pick because it's got branches and I can't be bothered to deal with them all now. You can see it worked as an axe perfectly well there. It's now working just as well as a shovel. And there's some stone behind here, so let's just demonstrate. Here it is as a pick, and right next to it's gravel. So when you're doing that underground mining, instead of having to scroll between your different inventory slots, you can just have one and have more room to collect things with. And this is a mod pack which needs a lot of collecting. You need a lot of resources. That there is copper, which is one of the things we do need to collect a fair bit of, and that there is lead, I think. Let me just check. No, that was silver. Okay. So the only other thing I will show you in this one, so that was the mighty Paxil. One major disadvantage of the Paxil. If you've ever done a lot of digging, particularly of sand, if you're collecting glass or sand for sandstone, you'll know shovels don't last very long. And if you use this Paxil as a shovel, it will run out at the same rate the single tool shovel will. So the pick component of it and the axe component of it will actually run out at the same rate. Move, please, cow. Now I've just got some extra things to show you. One of the ores that is available in, so what do we need? 3 for a pick, 3 for an axe, 1 for a shovel. Same here, so that's 7. 6, 7. This tool can be made with all of our favourite resources, including diamonds, but there is actually something that is even stronger than diamond in the Voltz pack, and that is obsidian. Obsidian you can make tools and also armour from, but you need, oh okay, I can't remember how to do it now. Maybe it's iron. No, okay, right, well I'll have to come back and do an obsidian tool and obsidian armor tutorial separately, because to get those obsidian ingots in the first place you need a bunch of machines which are unique to the Voltz pack. So I'll just do one out of platinum because that still does work in the same way as the ones we've just seen, and platinum does last a long time. It's certainly worth making a set of platinum tools and indeed a platinum paxil if you want to go for a mining expedition and you want your inventory slots to be free. Again, if you're only mining, if you're going straight underground, which I do a lot of the time, you may find that you want just the tools you need, simply because, as I say, if you come across a lot of gravel, a lot of sand, a lot of dirt, you could wear it out just with the shovel component and lose your pick in the process. So I'm just going to demonstrate here because there are some different ores. This one here is the one that I've just used to make that, and that's copper up there. So that there was platinum ore, and that was the copper ore. Okay, so now you know how to make a paxel. There's another one down there. Let's grab that. Any more around here? No, there is copper over here. So okay. Oh, and some iron. Let's collect that while we're down here. Hang on one sec. Alright, so, oh, look. The problem with using this as a tutorial is I'm now finding all sorts of things in here that I can't help but mine. As I said, it's one of those mod packs where you need a lot of resources. I would actually say probably the first and most important resource that you need for the Voltz mod pack is coal. You actually need a lot of coal and a lot of iron. So whenever you come across anything, when you're mining in a Voltz server or a Voltz single player world, collect as much of everything as you possibly can. Yeah, I'm going to dump it all off. Now, as I said, I will come back and do an Obsidian tool tutorial separately, because Obsidian tools, you have to make Obsidian dust, and it is a little bit of a separate issue. You need a couple of machines, which will actually be the next 2 tutorials that I'm doing anyway. Alright, so hopefully this Paxil tutorial is helpful. Once again, I hope I have pointed out the pros and the cons of the Paxil. So the biggest con being that it will use up as a single tool will. So you've just made 3 tools, particularly for example with platinum or diamond. You've just used up all those resources to make 3 tools. The moment you turn into Paxil, it will use up at the same speed as a single tool. And if you happen to use something like a shovel, which uses up very quickly, that's how quickly it will go. Alright, see you later. I've been VeronicaSlayer. Hopefully this is a useful tutorial for you. Thank you. Bye.